Every time you open Claude Code, Codex, or Gemini, it has already forgotten you. It does not know your code base. It does not remember how you like to work. It does not know what you figured out last Tuesday at midnight when you finally cracked that deployment bug. You are starting from zero. Again, every single session. And the wild part is, nobody is really talking about how broken that is, because we have all just accepted it as the way AI agents work. But there is one agent that is built completely differently. It remembers everything. It writes its own skills from experience. It gets more capable the longer it runs. And it just dropped version 0.12.0 with a feature that genuinely changes the game. It is called Hermes Agent. It is open source. It is built by Noose Research. And after this video, you're going to understand exactly why developers are choosing it over Claude Code, OpenAI, Codex, and Gemini CLI. This is not a hit piece on any of those tools. Claude Code is genuinely impressive. Codex is fast. Gemini CLI has a context window that is almost unfair. But when you line them all up against an agent that actually learns and compounds over time, the comparison gets uncomfortable fast. That is what we are getting into today. If you're new here, this channel covers the AI agent and developer tools space, the stuff that actually matters for builders. Hit subscribe so you do not miss what is coming next. Drop a like if this kind of breakdown is useful to you, and share this with a developer friend who is still paying for tools that forget them every morning. Now let us get into it. Hermes Agent is an open-source autonomous AI agent built by Noose Research, the same lab behind the Hermes model family, Nomos, and Psyche. It was released in February of this year, and within 7 weeks, it had crossed 95,000 GitHub stars. That kind of growth does not happen by accident. It happens when something genuinely solves a problem that a lot of people have been quietly frustrated about for a long time. But here's the thing you need to understand before anything else. Hermes Agent is not a coding assistant. It is not a chatbot wrapper. It is not another Claude Code clone trying to compete on benchmark scores. It is an agent platform, a persistent runtime that lives on your server, connects to your messaging apps, runs on a schedule, and gets more capable every single day it operates. The distinction matters because once you see it that way, the comparison to Claude Code and Codex starts to look very different. It supports over 200 models through providers like Noose Portal, OpenRouter, OpenAI, Google, Alma, AWS Bedrock, and more. You switch models with a single command and nothing else changes. No code changes, no reconfiguration, no rebuilding your workflow from scratch. And because it is MIT licensed and fully self-hostable, your data never leaves your machine unless you choose otherwise. What actually makes Hermes different is the learning loop. When it solves a hard problem, it writes a reusable skill, so it never has to figure that out again. It remembers your projects, your preferences, and your environment across every session. And it reaches you wherever you are: Telegram, Discord, Slack, WhatsApp, Signal, email, SMS, and over 15 other platforms, all from one gateway. You can start a task from your terminal, check progress from your phone on Telegram, and pick it back up in Discord later that night. The agent travels with you. Before we get into the head-to-head comparison, you need to know what just dropped, because the timing of this video is not random. On April 30th, Hermes Agent shipped version 0.12.0, and they're calling it the Curator release. This is the biggest update the project has seen, and one specific feature, and it changes the entire story around self-improving agents. The Curator is an autonomous background process that maintains your skill library on its own schedule. It grades your skills, prunes the ones that are outdated or redundant, and consolidates what remains into a cleaner, more useful set of reusable knowledge. You do not configure it. You do not trigger it manually. It just runs quietly in the background, making the agent sharper over time without you doing anything at all. That is not a feature you will find in Claude Code. That is not on Codex's roadmap. Gemini CLI does not have a version of this. Hermes is the only agent in this comparison that actively maintains itself. But the Curator is not the only thing that shipped. This release also brought 4 new inference providers, an 18th messaging platform, native Spotify and Google Meet integrations, and Comfy UI and Touch Designer support moved from optional installs to bundle by default. The interactive terminal interface got a roughly 57% reduction in cold start time, which if you have been using Hermes daily, you will feel immediately. Model support expanded to GPT 5.5, DeepSeek V4 Pro, Qwen 3.6 Plus, and several others are all available out of the box now. Since the previous version alone, this release includes over 1,000 commits, 550 merged pull requests, and contributions from 213 community members. This is not a side project anymore. This is a production-grade agent framework with serious momentum behind it, and version 0.12 is the clear sign yet of where it is heading. Here is the core argument. The reason Hermes Agent holds up against Claude Code, Codex, and Gemini CLI is not because it has a better model underneath. It is because of something none of those tools have: a memory system that actually compounds over time. Every tool in this comparison has some version of memory. Claude Code has project-level instruction files that load at the start of the session. Codex has context about your repository while it's running. Gemini CLI can hold an enormous amount of code in context at once. But when the session ends, that context is gone. What Claude Code learned about your codebase today does not carry over to a different project tomorrow. Each session starts from its own baseline. You're always catching the agent up. That is the fundamental design limitation all three of them share. And it is not a bug they're going to patch. It is the architecture. Hermes is built on a completely different model. It uses a three-tier memory system. Session memory for what is happening right now, persistent memory for long-term facts and preferences, and skill memory for reusable solution patterns. When Hermes solves a problem in one project, it may surface that knowledge 6 months later in a completely different context because everything lives in the same unified memory store. The agent does not just remember what you told it. It remembers what it figured out, writes a skill document from that experience, and improves that skill every time it uses it again. The practical consequence of this is something that sounds simple but is actually profound. Claude Code, Codex, and Gemini CLI are flat. You get roughly the same experience on day 1 as you do on day 90. Hermes compounds. The longer it runs on your infrastructure, the more it knows about how you work, what your projects look like, and how to solve your specific class of problems faster. One community analysis described it well. After running 20 to 30 tasks in a domain, you start seeing measurable improvement. And that improvement loop is not something you configure. It is built into the architecture and it runs automatically. That is the real reason this comparison is not as close as the benchmark scores make it look. Benchmarks measure a single session. Hermes is built for the long game. Now, let us get into the actual comparison, because each of these tools has a genuine strength, and it would be dishonest to pretend otherwise. Claude Code is the best pure coding agent in this group. It scores 80.9% on SWE Bench Verified, which is the highest of the three, and in real-world testing it achieves around 92% first-pass correctness on complex multi-file tasks. It understands your codebase deeply, navigates large projects without you having to manually feed a context, and handles multi-file refactors with a level of coherence that Codex and Gemini CLI do not quite match. If your entire workflow lives inside a repository and your main job is writing, debugging, and shipping code, Claude Code is an excellent tool. The problem is that when you close the session, almost everything it learned about your project disappears. As of its latest versions, it has started adding auto memory features at the project level, but what it learns in one project still does not carry over to another. The memory model is per project, not per you. Codex is OpenAI's answer to the terminal agent space, and its biggest differentiator is cloud-based parallel execution. It can spin up multiple sandbox environments and run tasks simultaneously, which means you can assign several independent jobs and check results when they are done rather than waiting for one to finish before starting the next. It was also rebuilt in Rust, so startup times and token processing are noticeably faster than the competition. It scores well on sandbox task benchmarks and has the tightest integration with GitHub Actions if you are running automated pipelines. But like Claude Code is stateless by design. Every session is a clean slate, and there is no mechanism for the agent to get better at your specific workflows over time. Gemini CLI is the most accessible of the three. It offers 1,000 free requests per day, which is genuinely useful for individual developers who want to evaluate it without committing to a subscription. Its context window is 1 million tokens, which means it can hold an entire mid-sized codebase in memory at once without chunking or summarization. It also added plan mode earlier this year, a read-only phase where it maps your codebase and proposes a strategy before writing a single file, which addresses one of the most common failure modes in agentic coding tools. Google search grounding means it can pull in current documentation and security advisories in real time. But again, the session ends and everything resets. Gemini CLI has no persistent learning, no skill accumulation, and no cross-session memory of any kind. Now here is where Hermes enters the picture differently. Hermes has over 40 built-in tools: SSH remote terminal access, browser automation, full shell execution, sub-agent delegation, cron scheduling, vision analysis, text-to-speech, and MCP server integration. Claude Code, Codex, and Gemini CLI are all built around the assumption that you're sitting at your machine when the agent runs. Hermes is built around the assumption that the agent should keep working whether you are there or not. That is a fundamentally different product philosophy, and it shows up in every design decision the Noose research team has made. One of the most underrated things about Hermes Agent is where it runs. Claude Code runs on your machine. Codex runs in OpenAI's cloud, tied to your ChatGPT session. Gemini CLI runs locally or in Google Cloud Shell. All three of them share the same fundamental constraint. When you close the laptop, the agent stops. Whatever task it was working on, whatever context it had built up, whatever was mid-execution, it is done until you come back and start again. Hermes decouples where it runs from where you talk to it. You install on a server, point it at your messaging accounts, and it becomes a persistent agent that operates completely independently of whether your laptop is open or closed. You can kick off a long-running research task from your terminal in the morning, check progress from Telegram on your phone at lunch, get a status update in Discord that evening, and wake up the next day to a finished result waiting in your inbox. The agent traveled through all of those surfaces without you doing anything after that first instruction. That is not a feature Claude Code is planning to ship. That is a different category of tool. The infrastructure flexibility here is also worth understanding. Hermes supports 6 terminal backends: local, Docker, SSH, Daytona, Singularity, and Modal. Daytona and Modal are serverless, which means your agent environment hibernates when it's idle and wakes on demand. You're not paying for compute when nothing is running. And the entry point for all of this is genuinely low. A basic $5 VPS is enough to run Hermes continuously, connect it to Telegram, and have a persistent agent accumulating knowledge and running scheduled tasks around the clock. This is exactly where a good VPS becomes the foundation of the whole setup. You need something reliable, fast to spin up, and affordable enough that running an always-on agent does not feel like a financial commitment. Hosting your VPS checks all of those boxes: easy Linux deployment, solid uptime, and the kind of pricing that makes a $5 per month persistent AI agent stack feel completely reasonable. The link is in the description if you want to get your own Hermes instance running on a VPS today. The cron scheduling built into Hermes is what makes this truly powerful. You can write a natural language instruction like, run a competitor research report every Monday morning and send it to my Telegram. And Hermes handles the scheduling, execution, memory, and delivery without any further input from you. That is the kind of automation that used to require a custom pipeline, a hosted server, and several hours of setup. With Hermes on a VPS, it is a one-line instruction. Let's talk about something that does not get enough attention in these comparisons, where the agent actually lives in your daily life. Because this is one of the areas where Hermes Agent does something that Claude Code, Codex, and Gemini CLI simply cannot do at all. Claude Code lives in your terminal. Codex lives inside ChatGPT or your IDE. Gemini CLI lives in your terminal or Google Cloud Shell. All 3 of them require you to go to them. You open a session, you type a prompt, you wait for a response, and when you're done, you close it out. The interaction is always on their terms, in their environment, at a time you have chosen to sit down and engage with it. Hermes flips that entirely. It reaches you across more than 15 platforms: Telegram, Discord, Slack, WhatsApp, Signal, Matrix, Mattermost, email, SMS, DingTalk, Faceshoe, WeChat, Blue Bubbles for iMessage, Home Assistant, and Microsoft Teams, all from a single gateway process. You do not switch between interfaces depending on where you are. You talk to the same agent, with the same memory, with the same accumulated skills from whatever platform you happen to be on at that moment. The agent knows who you are regardless of where the message comes from. For a solo developer or a small team, the practical implications of this are significant. You can have Hermes monitoring a deployment and set it to message you in Slack if something looks wrong. You can ask it a question about a project from WhatsApp while you are away from your desk and get a response that has full context about everything you have been working on. You can set up a team-wide Discord integration so multiple people can interact with the same persistent agent that knows your shared code base, your conventions, and your workflow patterns. None of that is possible with the other 3 tools in this comparison. They are terminal tools. Hermes is an agent that lives wherever you do. The gateway architecture also means that all of this runs from a single process. You are not managing separate integrations for each platform. You spin up one Hermes instance on your VPS, configure your messaging accounts once, and every platform you connect becomes a new surface for the same underlying agent. The memory, the skills, the scheduled tasks, all of it is unified. One agent, everywhere you are. Now here is where we have to be straight with you, because this channel does not do hype pieces. Hermes Agent is not going to replace Claude Code for intensive coding sessions. If you're deep inside a repository, doing complex multi-file refactoring, fixing a gnarly bug across 10 interdependent modules, or trying to ship a pull request before end of day, Claude Code is still the sharper tool for that specific job. Its code-based understanding is best in class. Its first-pass accuracy on coding tasks is genuinely impressive, and the workflow around file edits and shell commands is tight in a way that Hermes, which is built for broader persistent operations, does not try to replicate. The developers getting the most out of both tools are using them together. Hermes runs as the persistent orchestrator and memory layer. When a heavy coding task comes in, it delegates that work to Claude Code as a subagent, then folds the results back into its own memory. That is actually the recommended pattern from the Hermes team themselves, and it is a smarter way to think about your agent stack than picking one and ignoring the other. there are also real trade-offs worth naming. The token overhead in Hermes is higher than a direct API call because every interaction carries the weight of your system prompt, your injected memory, your tool schemas, and your skill index. For a simple one-off question, ChatGPT is faster and cheaper. For complex stateful workflows where memory and self-improvement matter, that overhead is justified, but you should go in with eyes open. Setup also requires more thinking than Claude Code or Codex. There are more decisions around models, runtime configuration, messaging platforms, and deployment. Hermes gives you a lot of flexibility, and flexibility always comes with more surface area to manage. The honest framing is this. If your benchmark is a single session, Claude Code wins on coding, Codex wins on sandboxing, and Gemini CLI wins on context size. But if your benchmark is which agent becomes more valuable to you over the next 90 days of actual use, that conversation looks very different. And that is the conversation the AI agent space is finally starting to have. If you're a developer with recurring workflows, monitoring pipelines, running scheduled research, generating regular reports, coordinating across multiple tools, Hermes is built exactly for you. The moment your work stops being a single focused coding session and starts looking more like an ongoing operation that needs to keep running between your active hours, Hermes becomes the obvious choice. It handles the parts of your workflow that currently fall through the cracks when your laptop closes. If you care about data privacy and do not want your proprietary code or sensitive workflows hitting a third-party cloud, Hermes running on a local Docker container with your own model endpoint means nothing leaves your network. You get the intelligence of a frontier model without the data exposure. Claude Code, Codex, and Gemini CLI cannot offer that in the same way. If you're experimenting with different models and do not want to be locked into a single provider, Hermes is genuinely the most flexible agent in this comparison. You can run Claude Sonnet as your primary, fall back to a cheaper open source model when rate limits hit, and switch to something entirely different for a specific task, all without changing your workflow or rebuilding your setup. That kind of provider freedom is not something Claude Code or Codex were designed around. And if you're on the research and training side of AI, generating tool, calling trajectories, running reinforcement learning experiments, producing fine-tuning data at scale, Hermes has Atropos integration built in and can generate thousands of trajectories in parallel with automatic checkpointing. That is a capability set that puts it in a completely different category from the other tools in this comparison. The one profile where Hermes is probably not the right starting point is someone who just wants a fast, frictionless coding assistant with minimal setup. If that is you, Claude Code or Codex will get you moving faster. But if you have ever caught yourself wishing your AI agent just remembered who you are, knew your projects without being told, and kept working after you walked away, Hermes Agent is the first tool that actually delivers on that. The AI agent space has spent the last 2 years obsessing over which model is smartest, which tool has the biggest context window, and which benchmark score looks best in a thumbnail. And those things matter, but they're measuring the wrong race. The real question was never which agent is best on day 1. It was always which agent is best on day 90. Claude Code, Codex, and Gemini CLI are excellent tools built around excellent models. But they're all running the same race. Faster, smarter, bigger context, and they're all still resetting to 0 every single session. Hermes Agent is running a different race entirely. It is building something that accumulates. Every session adds to it. Every problem it solves makes the next one easier. Every skill it writes is one less thing you ever have to explain again. That is a compounding advantage, and compounding advantages get more powerful the longer they run. Version 0.12 is not the finish line for this project. With over 200 community contributors, nearly 1,000 commits since the last major release, and a roadmap that is moving faster than almost anything else in the open source agent space right now, Hermes Agent is still early. Which means if you get on it now, you're getting 90 days of compounding before most people even know what it is. Install it on a $5 VPS, connect it to Telegram, point it at one project, and let it run for a month. Read the skills it writes. Watch it get better. Then come back and tell me Claude Code still feels like enough. If this breakdown was useful, leave a like. It genuinely helps this channel reach more developers who are trying to build smarter. Subscribe if you want to stay ahead of what is happening in the AI agent space, because this is far from the last video we are making about Hermes. And share this with someone who is still paying for tools that forget them every morning. They deserve better. We will see you in the next one.